I have to say, folks, the president going after Tylenol is really rattling me. Anything having to do with making pregnancy harder makes me lose my mind. And that is because my pregnancies were freaking hard. My twin pregnancy was the hardest thing I have ever lived through. I am 5 feet tall, folks. Things got crowded inside of me pretty quick. I threw up every single day, multiple times a day. I worried the entire time that the babies weren't getting enough nutrition. I swelled up like a balloon, all over, face to feet. But the worst part of it was the pain. I had the worst sciatica down my legs and carpal tunnel in my arms. My back was a mess. My neck was always in spasm, and after a certain point, Noah's foot would get jammed up under my ribs, and I would have to hold it down and keep my hand there to keep it from hurting. I was exhausted, and I was ashamed that I wasn't good at being pregnant. Because whether you know it or not, this country tells women they better be perfect at being pregnant. From the perfect diet, to the perfect pregnant body, to needing no pain meds during birth, to easy peasy breastfeeding, to bouncing back from the weight gain in 3 to 6 weeks. None of that was me. And I think for me, the message that I have tormented myself with more than any other is that my failings would make me a shitty mom. And you know what, folks? All of that was bullshit. Pregnancy is freaking hard. Perfection is a man-made aggression. Good enough is everything. If this nation wants to protect babies from poor outcomes, then making women suffer any more than they already do in pregnancy is ludicrous. Women need compassion and empathy and encouragement and care and relief during pregnancy. Babies gestating and suffering moms are suffering too. The notion that this fact has not factored into the decision to terrorize women over Tylenol is everything you need to know about this administration. They don't care how human beings work. To these people, our bodies and our minds aren't biological systems that work the way they work. They don't care that mothers in stress grow babies in stress and change the way babies respond to stress for the rest of their lives. Just like they don't care that miscarriages happen naturally and are nobody's fault, and sometimes medical assistance is necessary. So a woman whose body can't expel the fetus doesn't die for not being good at miscarrying. The right doesn't write the story based on who we are and how our bodies work. The right writes the story and destroys whoever can't get their body to adhere to it. Can you imagine men like Trump or RFK or Stephen Miller or Moses Maga Mike Jesus Johnson going through pregnancy? It would break every one of them. Those baby men would mainline Tylenol if they needed it. Anyone who wishes to strip pregnant women of safe and effective pain relief during pregnancy is a narcissist with contempt for women. They are living in a dystopian story that has nothing to do with reality and everything to do with relieving their own self-loathing, insecurity, broken morality, and inability to find the plot.